Welcome to episode 57 of Gintama. Last time Otsu was Shinsengumi commander for a day. The preview showed Sakamoto getting involved this time, so we'll see what he gets up to. And I know we're building up to a bigger arc involving Takasugi, somebody from Gintoki's past, so Sakamoto being a soldier from his past as well, now coming in is interesting. So we'll see what happens. We'll watch it and discuss. Got the subtitles and the timer on screen if you want to follow along, or you could pull up the episode on your own. But either way, episode 57 begins in 3, 2, 1, play. So here's the ship right here. Heading into some warehouse. Sakamoto himself is elsewhere, doing who knows what, but what do they have here? Alright, we've got the money. Whoa! Hello? What do they have in return? Giant batteries. But they're being raided. People are trying to steal the shit. The money and the goods. Well, that didn't go that well. Yeah, they did. And it was real easy. They found out your location and then just... You guys had, like, no precautions whatsoever. You got played. So, yeah, while the OP is playing, let me say that if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel. Gintama is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and other videos every single day of the week. Also, check out the description down below. There's links to Twitter and Discord if you want to come hang out there, and Patreon if you want to support my channel and get these videos a week early, or even earlier than that. Get polls and vlogs and all that good stuff. Thank you very much. So, yeah. I don't know what Sakamoto's doing during this, but I know we're building up to a bigger storyline, which I'm very excited for. So we'll see how somebody like Sakamoto or Katsura plays into it. We had that guy involved in the last episode who's like Otsu's manager, and he's one of the bad guys. So this episode seems like it might be building towards that some more. I wouldn't be surprised if those people who took the stuff are with Takasugi for this whatever he's going to do. But it'd be cool to see him again. We've only seen him one time. But he's been in the ED for a little while, so that's gotten me pumped up to see what happens. Okay, here we go. Mutsu. Did not remember her name, so there we go. Mutsu. When you're looking for something you've lost, backtrack on what you did the day you lost it. Well, I mean, of course. Retrace your footsteps. We're fucked. They don't even know where he is. Oh, you guys go and do something about it. We're not here to help. We don't want to encourage you. Oh, is that what she wants? Are you going to pay? Your money got stolen. Can we keep it if we find it? Okay, well then, there it is. You have the money. Then we'll do the job. So what are they? Okay, they actually were batteries. I was kidding, but that's what they actually are. So very high-powered batteries. Don't ask questions, just do the job, get our stuff back. And the boss. Do we have any leads? Do you have any idea who may have done it? Okay, so we have somebody to go talk to. A gun! Alright, I guess if we have to. Yeah. Let's find him, see what he's doing, what he thinks, kick him, and then we'll do the rest of the job. Probably not. He was already gone before all that. I don't even know if he knows what happened. Here he is. Oh, well, we got one ball kick. And we found him really easily. Okay, he got his kick. We don't need another one. Still doesn't know anybody's name. Kick him! Okay, we're going for a punch. Is it? That's pretty far off. Good impression, though. Okay, well, now you understand. Now you relate. With what? What do you have going on that's so important? You don't know anything about anything that happened. He doesn't even know anything. If you say so. Yeah, like, you think he's involved in any of that stuff? Think he can handle that responsibility? No? Yes, exactly. He knows nothing. And he doesn't care. He's no help. The first job was real easy, finding Sakamoto. He was just the least helpful person of all time. But he's still here, so I don't know, maybe he'll contribute. So you guys, for what you say, don't know anybody who could have done it. They found out the location. I don't know if I can trust you guys, though. You, big corporation, I feel like you're probably trying to save your own neck in some way. Trying to hide something. Because he doesn't give a fuck. Okay, let's just go drink then. That's fine. We have no other leads to go on, so I guess there's no harm in doing this for a bit. That's true, too. Nah. It's a lot of laughter, followed by a lot of vomit. Something like that, probably, yeah. Not drink? What are you, fucking crazy? I guess you're right. Pretty much. Oh, hello. That's creepy. Looks like our lead came to us. We don't have to investigate any further. Oh shit, Gintoki Sakamoto drunken combo attack. The fact they're all not wearing pants is bizarre. Good job. You did it. 10 out of 10, A+. Fucking, I don't know if they're trying to intimidate. They're definitely weird. Yeah. That was, yeah, I mean, chase them. You still have a chance to go after them. Or not. It's fine, I guess. Is this the president guy? Yeah. You have something else you want to tell us? That's a lot of rice. Why not? Okay, so maybe they're not like shady. They just seem to have discovered this now. That's what it's called? That's what it's called. Fucking Jesus Christ. Of course it is. Oh, holy shit. That's every anime has one. You got your Akatsuki, you got your whatever, your League of Villains, your everything. I've always got an evil organization. This one's just evil organization. They're probably nice, friendly fellows. Judging by the name, we can probably just walk up to the front door. Hi. And of course they have this great intimidating pantsless uniform. Hi. What? Do you have an eye drawn on your eye patch? Oh, that guy. See, I knew that I had seen the weird pantsless guys before, but I didn't remember what episode it was. I didn't remember this guy at all, but there we go. I'm thankful for the flashback. It's from that one where he was looking for a fan, and then that shit happened. So he's part of it, apparently. A weird character to bring back? Well, that's good. Yeah, he didn't say that. These fucking guys. I remembered their weird, the weird noise that they make. But I couldn't remember what they had been in before. Okay, can you not fight any other way? There you go. From Mutsu. The one who's actually on top of things and knows what she's doing. What the fuck? Damn it, why did you assemble that weapon so quickly? Because you told me to, Drill Sergeant? There they go. Oh, we got a black mask. What's the trump card? He's still just over there tinkering. Right? If you just respond to it, you can't complain. That'd be nice. Inside... what? Okay, anyway. It's not like the guy in the last episode who had bandages over his mouth. What? Is it a bomb? Is it a rocket launcher? Or the building's gonna fly off into space? Whoa, it's a giant Just-Away! Of course it is! Of course. It's a Just-Away tank! Yeah, the Just Tank. Wasn't he a bad guy? I don't think he can do that. Okay, here we go. The Just Tank. It's Pacific Rim. And they've got Just-Aways as weapons. Pretty good. I never would have thought from that episode that the Just-Away would become such a prominent part of this show. It's all the time. It's always there in the background. The show makes little appearances. And now we got a big one. I'm sure Sakamoto has to do something useful. He's got to get a good shot in sometime. Just when they've completely underestimated him and dismissed him as purely an idiot. He's got to do something good. The giant video game boss fight weak spot. Hopefully you've got good aim. Where I do stuff. Right? Yeah, that's true. You gotta be active, you gotta accomplish some things, or else we'll just see you as being a big old dummy. And then that happens, and well, shit. Is there something more to the gun? We've got to have something to it. It wouldn't just do that. That was just a penis. That's a penis. Or it's an Armstrong jet cyclone Armstrong. That, yeah. That thing. Glad to see the return of that. That's pretty great. It's still a penis. What an excellent cameo. Back up! Oh, and now the gun. The gun was a tracking device. I see. They couldn't trust them with an actual gun. So it was just a GPS. Oh, thank God, people here to help me. I couldn't do it by myself. So in other words, get fucked. Genius. Solid work. You really good job. You literally defeated yourself. That's impressive. Yeah. The real villains behind this whole thing. I was wondering if Sakamoto might have some idea, just because they know the guy. If they might start to slowly figure out who's behind. Of course, we're not even talking about Takasugi yet. He might not even be involved here. I'm just building up to the bigger arc. It really was them then. They were shady. I've just got my eyes on the upcoming arc and thinking about building up to that. Alright, so yeah, my initial thoughts about these guys seem to be right. Whoa! You want evidence? Here's my evidence. Here it is, literally right there. Nice job taking that truck down. They had the shit. Alright, and they got paid. It's annoying. Who knows? Drinking, playing around that. Okay, no direct involvement with Takasugi, it seems, but Sakamoto is here for when that happens next time. Assuming that he sticks around, which I'm guessing he will, just because, they know each other too. And then there's also Katsura. So yeah. Is there anything else going on here after the ED? There's a small little after credit scene with the money. It's not as much money as you thought it would be. You probably should have checked on that beforehand. And okay, now we got a little preview building up the bad guys. Got guns, swords, and fucking metal music. Okay, holy shit. Let's see how it goes next time. But before that, we gotta talk about this one. Alright, episode 57. Sakamoto returns after not seeing him for quite some time, as we're building up to the Benizakura arc, which every time I've ever heard about Gintama for years before I started watching it, people always ask about long-running shonen, long-running anime and manga. Either stuff like, when does it get good? When does it get serious? Something like that. With Gintama, a lot of the time I would hear, when does it get serious? When is the first big serious arc? And usually I would hear the answer, the Benizakura arc, around the 50s to 60s. Say that's when it gets good, I think would be pretty absurd. To say that's when it gets serious, I haven't seen the arc yet. I don't know how it compares to others. It's not drastically longer. I know it's going to be 4 episodes, and Kagura's father's arc was 3, but apparently it's the most serious as far as I've heard. A big actual plot heavy arc that we've got going on, and apparently it's really good. But even then, to say that it gets serious, then there've been plenty of serious stuff in Gintama. Kagura's father's arc had me teary-eyed. People have died, like big things have happened. There have been a lot of serious stuff, but that's, I guess, the first example of something like really excellent that people typically point to. We'll see. I'm excited to see how it is, especially since I'm going to be watching the movie, since that's what most people recommend. It's episodes 58 through 61, and they've been collected into a movie with movie quality, and people tend to prefer that one, and it's been recommended to me a lot. I've heard there's some minor spoilers, like things that could maybe be a little spoilery, and then there's heavier spoilers after the ending, in which case I just won't watch that. But yeah, I'll watch the movie. I'll watch the episodes later at some point on my own just to compare them and see what small differences there are. But it should be interesting getting into this arc and seeing more of Takasugi, just because he's only shown up once, but he was pretty interesting. And you've got him and these other villains in this ED, and it's kind of been building up to him a little bit. So I really want to see what's going to happen there. And yeah, I'm excited. It's just one of those things where, you know, people always ask, when does it get good? And then you always have the potential of them skipping to that, which I've made my opinion about that clear before in other videos. People who take things like this or One Piece or whatever and just skip parts of it, and it's like, what is... It's more understandable in Gintama because so much of it is episodic, but even still, like, if you're gonna get into it, just do the whole thing, you know, just go for it. Like, whatever happens in the Benizakura arc, I'm probably gonna care because I care about Gintoki and Kagura and company, not because I just happened to skip to it one day to see what Gintama was like, you know. You gotta start at the beginning when you start a story. I don't think that's a crazy controversial opinion. But either way, this episode, I was waiting for specifically some tie-in with Takasugi to have them be the ones who are pulling all the strings behind the scenes. And that doesn't really happen. I was just expecting that the whole time because of the build-up to that arc. I think it was mostly just to get Sakamoto here, because I'm imagining that he will still be here when the next arc starts. Because, of course, Takasugi, somebody who fought in the war with Gintoki, same with Katsura and Sakamoto, so I assume they'll both be involved as well, and they just wanted to have Sakamoto here for that arc to happen. And this just kind of gives us some Sakamoto time, since we haven't seen him in a while and haven't seen him that often. I think I saw a comment about this. Somebody said that he's like, for as important as he is, he shows up like some of the least amount of times. Like somebody being from Gintoki's past, who fought with him in the war, shows up way less often than you might think. But yeah, he's fun, just hanging around, goofing off, laughing, smiling all the time, just being kind of stupid. Everybody's calling him an idiot, beating him up, kicking him in the balls. Doesn't know anything, doesn't have any idea what's going on. A little more competent than it may seem, you know, like towards the end. He seemed to be knowledgeable about the tracker and the gun. He seemed to know that they were on their way. He seemed to have things kind of under control. And I liked his moment of standing up, like, I gotta do something or else they're just gonna see me as an idiot. So he tried. Gotta get the video game weak spot on the thing's forehead, but that didn't quite work out. But it all was good. They came in to save him. Good shit. Good on Mutsu. She's very competent. And then they just blew themselves up. So that was just on them. I love the Just Tank. Justaways, it was just a thing. It's just one episode. You've got the Justaways, it's a thing, whatever. But then they just kept coming back. They've been in so many episodes. And it's just a little fun game of spot the Justaway. Like, oh, there it is. There they are. You just see them all around all the time. And now you've got a Just Tank. And so I can't wait to see what else they do with them. Just like whatever other variations of Justaways we can get in the future. And the Neo Armstrong Jet Cyclone Armstrong Cannon, whatever the hell it's called, comes back. It's still a penis. So that's good. That was great because it comes out and you're like, oh, well, that's a dick. And then I remembered, oh yeah, the Armstrong thing, it's like that. And then they said it. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking perfect. Fantastic cameo. Didn't expect that, and that was really funny. But yeah, just going around with Sakamoto, figuring out what's going on, Gintoki and him getting drunk, fighting together and whatnot. The return of those weird-ass guys with the no pants and the weird sounds that they make, and it's not intimidating in the slightest, but it also is because of how weird it is. I knew I had seen them before, because I remembered the fucking weird noises they made, but I couldn't think of what episode they had been in. I was like, who were these guys? And then the guy comes out, the leader of them, Evil Organization. Fantastic name, because again, like every shonen anime has one, so here you go, just call it Evil Organization. And he comes out, and I didn't recognize him at all. And then we got the little flashback, and I was like, oh yeah, the episode where it was hot and Gintoki was looking for a fan, and then somehow that shit all happened, and there was the big cat thing, and that's where those guys are from. And then the memory of that guy came back to me too, so that was a sudden, random return. This minor-ass, insignificant villain that I didn't even remember came back, so that's really cool, and he's just defeated again. And then the corporation, who seemed pretty shady, was pretty shady, and we've gotten the batteries back. I am guessing they'll still probably be relevant in the next episode for whatever Takasugi, or in the next arc, for whatever they're gonna do. These batteries will probably still be involved. We'll see what happens. And yeah, just a pretty decent, fun episode, and I'm excited for what's to come next. I'm not like trying to get myself super overhyped or anything, but you know, I'm pretty highly anticipating it. Like I said, I'm going to watch the movie, and I don't know what else to say. I'll see you for that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, check out all the description stuff below. Really appreciate all the support, and I'll see you then.